Hello and welcome to Sam's on Wrestling. I am Sam and I'm joined by Baby Sam. And Baby Sam has requested this time. Just like kind of the New Day requests the option. Baby Sam has requested time. This is our fantasy book series, a brand new series where we fantasy book certain things from either old wrestling, we rebook it to make it new, we rebook some silly gimmick, or we book something for the future. And Baby Sam, I have nothing to do with this. I haven't come up with anything. Baby Sam has requested this time. Baby Sam has wanted to book, essentially, what The Rock and things happening in the future. Is that not right, Baby Sam?
Because goodness knows they haven't booked it themselves yet by the looks of it. So, Samuel, I have an idea.
Before he does all of this, I have no idea what's coming. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also comment on what you think Sam's booking idea is. So, Sam, what are you booking in general? Give us a premise of what do you want to book? What are you fantasy booking?
So, we come off the Rock segment with Cody.
Oh, the rambling
Really rambling. I'm sorry, the response has been made negative, and I get it because
the promo was bad.
The promo was really bad.
I love the concept. I think the concept is good. If The Rock had just come out and gone, I want to do a 2 minute of hellos and then go, right, Cody come out here and literally just said, Cody, I've been really proud of you as a champion and I want you to be my champion. And I don't want this title. I want you. I want your soul. Kalima. Kalima.
It's like a powerful Dementor.
Oh. And then they just did it there and just left it like that. All I'm going to say, though, is if Cody does sell his soul, where's his adrenaline going to go? Adrenaline in the Rock. Where's it going to go? But so I think it was a great concept, and I'm really intrigued for tomorrow. And if you're watching this later,
did this all come true? Did they steal it?
Elimination Chambers tomorrow for us. Yeah. It was really badly done because The Rock riffed it. Yeah. And he shouldn't have done.
No, agreed. And the big problem with this is that The Rock hasn't really given Cody any incentive to sell out.
I'll give you your dreams. Wasn't his dream to be WWE champion?
Finished the story last year. So he's the champion now. He's not offered things like more money or less dates or anything like that. So I'm going to get into The Rock's aims.
No, I think what it does is because The Rock is now going to be in a film with Leonardo DiCaprio. And I think it's got
Cody an audition.
I can make you an extra.
An extra in Moana 3.
You could be the ocean.
Yeah, exactly. It's better than WWE Studios, isn't it, to be fair? But yeah, so I want to get into The Rock's aims. I want to get into the storyline.
So is this you're booking Cody and The Rock?
This is a storyline. I'm going to include some things around it that are relevant to the story because there's the world around it that, everything impacts, the things around it. So I'm going to include some other things, but this is mainly going to be about Cody and The Rock's storyline and where I think it can go. And I think most of this, they can still do most of what I'm doing. I'm going to change like 2 or 3 things that have already happened in the past, but they're not essential. They're just little add-ons that help my story. But they could still do this from now. They really could.
Welcome to Bedtime Stories. With Baby Sam.
I'll tell us in a soothing voice.
Yes. Go on then, kick us off.
So, I've done it in chapters. So.
It literally is. So it's like SmackDown versus Raw 06.
Yes.
Teddy Long gets run over.
Yes, literally. So, chapter 1. The roads to WrestleMania. I've done a little pun there.
Yes.
So, I'm going to just show on in a few things in the past, but this is quite
Roads to WrestleMania.
Just never that slow. You're quite quick.
I know you said it, and you said a pun. I went, did he not just say road? Oh, he said roads.
So, in the Roman match on Netflix against Solo for the Ulafala, I'm going to have that instead be a ladder match with the Ulafala on top, dangling from the.
Oh, so you're rebooking as well.
Yeah. This is what but this isn't necessary, but it adds to what I'm going to do. So. Roman is about to climb the ladder and beat Solo and bring down the Ulafala. However, as he's climbing the ladder, the Ulafala is raised by the support thing. It's raised above him as he's at the top of the ladder.
It's the big boss man.
Well, exactly. No. But it's raised, so Roman can't get it. Solo pushes him off the ladder, climbs the ladder, and gets the Ulafala. No one knows why or who's done it, but for some reason, someone has screwed over Roman Reigns. Okay, that's it. Now, we move on to the Punk and Cody promo before the Rumble that happened in real life. In that promo, Cody asked Punk to give him advice on what's going to happen this year, because he correctly predicted last year that a bigger star was going to go and take his place and all that stuff. So Cody's asking Punk what's going to happen, and Punk's going to say something that's quite similar to what he said in real life in terms of the stress of being champion is going to hurt. You're going to lose some more friends, and he's also going to basically insinuate that, like what happened with Punk, that belt is going to corrupt Cody. Cody trying to cling on to that belt is going to corrupt him ultimately. And what Punk says is, don't worry, because I'm your friend.
Doesn't have to corrupt him, he just never gets booked to
defend
his title.
Exactly.
Just walking around going, I can keep this without doing anything.
Yeah, pretty much. But what Punk says is, because I'm your friend, I'm going to stab you in the front, and I'm going to take that burden away from you to save your soul.
Good promo. It was good promo.
Oh, yeah.
It was really good promo.
Yeah, exactly. But I kind of just adapted it a little bit.
Yeah.
So, in the Cody versus Kevin Owens ladder match that they have at the Rumble, the same thing that happened to Roman happens to Kevin Owens. So, Kevin Owens has used some underhanded tactics to put Cody down, and he's about to climb the ladder, and the belt raises again. And later in the match, Sammy comes out, and you have the same finish as before with Cody in the Alabama Slam. Sammy doesn't help Kevin and all that stuff, so you can set that up. And then Cody wins, and Kevin thinks that Sammy has raised the belts, which Sammy adamantly denies. But that, Kevin Owens has got that kind of conspiracy thing going on. People don't want him to be champion. This adds to his paranoia, that kind of thing. Cody wins. He does then give Owens a rematch on SmackDown because he wanted to do it properly. He beats Kevin Owens on SmackDown just to get out of the way. Now, in my universe, Jey Uso can still win the Rumble. The Rumble is...
People are furious already.
I know.
If you're rebooking, they're going, oh, great, Jey can not
because I'm trying to say, look, most of it, they can still do it now. I
was going to say, could you not keep this the same? Do they have to? Because I already get what you're trying to do. Like, something is conspiring. Could you not just carry on, just say The Rock has been conspiring and just add rubbish to it?
I'm adding little sprinkles on top.
No, as I'm saying, like, if you could have Roman winning, you could say, I sent out the bloodline to try and take it off Roman, and just Roman won.
You can, but I would rather The Rock be effectual in what he's doing.
I'm saying you can make it up post-haste. I'm trying to get it so that you're
trying to plan this from the beginning.
But I'm trying to fancy book as if it's happening from tomorrow.
Yeah, you can remove this stuff.
Yeah,
but I like a little seasoning.
So I'm taking the seasoning because I'm British. Yeah. Like it bland.
Yeah, exactly. But I think people would then. I like the fact it gets fans talking. It's like, is this a joint thing? What's going on? It gets fans thinking there's something going on the road to WrestleMania. Like they're planning something. What's going on?
Great. So Jey's won the Rumble.
Yes, he's won the Rumble, and then as similar to real life, Rock asks Cody to be his champion at Elimination Chamber. Don't do SmackDown. He comes out Elimination Chamber. You can advertise it if you want to. And The Rock basically gets to the point in the promo. And what he says to Cody, he offers him less dates and more money because he uses Cody's daughter.
The Roman deal.
Basically, because he uses Cody's daughter, Liberty, as a kind of a reason. He talks about how the families have met. And he says, you surely want to spend more time with your daughter and all that kind of stuff. And uses that emotional blackmail. And crucially, he says he wants to help Cody surpass Roman's reign, because The Rock says Roman was beaten by Cody. Roman let The Rock down and let the Anoa'i family down, and Cody proved himself to be the better man. So The Rock wants Cody as his champion because he's a champion people buy into. They buy his merchandise. He is a money machine. When The Rock sees Cody, he sees money. So what The Rock says to Cody is, he says, don't tell me yes or no. He tells Cody just to think about it. And he tells Cody that if and when he accepts, to never say it publicly. He tells Cody to avidly deny ever accepting this deal. But you tell me, Cody, don't tell them. You tell me, because he still wants the fans behind Cody. Mm-hmm. He doesn't want Cody to be the image of this corporate heel. No, he wants Cody to be a corporate heel behind the scenes.
So you're doing Bobby Roode and Eric Young from TNA 2006.
Well, I haven't watched it.
Don't fire Cody. Don't fire Cody.
I haven't seen it.
Cody in a bikini contest.
Yes. How you've read my script.
So, what cartoon character has Cody got on his Speedos? What's the modern cartoon that someone could have?
Oh, I don't know. Well, he could do, if he's going heel, he can have Homelander on it. He could do that.
Cena's face, though.
Yeah. Well, it'd just be, you wouldn't be able to see it, would you? So it'd just be an old piece of wood. But, yes, so...
No, when Cody is the Ula father.
We'll get to that. We'll get to the Ula father. But basically, what it does, it puts Cody in an impossible position, because if he says no and denies it, then everyone's going to go, well, you have to say that. There's this conspiracy of, are you actually working with The Rock behind the scenes? And there's no way for Cody to physically gain trust with people and tell people that he has really turned him down.
You're trapping Cody.
Exactly. Cody can't do anything.
Essentially, you're thinking of the traitors. When they play the traitors and they put someone in like a coffin.
Yeah.
And everyone goes, well, you're clearly a traitor. And they go, but I'm a faithful one. Well, the only way we're going to find out is to kill you.
It's like the witch trials, isn't
Yes.
it? Yeah. It's literally that. So, but that places Cody in a very difficult position where no one trusts him, and then the fans are conspirating. You theorising conspiracy theories. It's like the word works. Yes. So that's what's happening there. I'm going to have Roman be in the chamber and Seth and Roman cost each other in the chamber to build them to a Mania match.
Does that technically need to happen? Like, because obviously he's not in the match now.
He doesn't need to.
So let's just say that doesn't. I'm trying to keep it on track to now at the same time. Because I know you've rebooked it and I'm like, I want to see what happens from now.
I like my flavouring.
Oh, what a shot!
Oh, beautiful.
Sorry about that.
Switching music. That was wonderful. But yeah, okay, we don't have
That's July for you, isn't it?
No. But I'm just going a little flavouring. So what I'm doing here is... so Punk wins the chamber. Okay? We're going to have Cena versus Drew. That's a whole separate thing. Punk wins the chamber, and from that point on, because Cody's going to face Punk, Solo and his bloodline start beating up Punk for Cody against Cody's will. They start softening Punk up for WrestleMania, whilst Cody's protesting this. Cody and Punk band together to fight and stop them, but Punk is suspicious of Cody and doesn't really trust him. Cody is denying...
So Punk's winning the chamber.
He's won the chamber, right. He's facing Cody, and Cody is obviously denying accepting any help, and he wants to be the people's champion. But then people go, oh, is that a double meaning? What's going on? So in this, Punk is being very anti-authority, anti-Rock. He wants to take the Rock down, and he doesn't care if he has to destroy Cody to do it. He doesn't know what side Cody's on. Whose side is he on? All that stuff, and that's part of the build.
It's me, Austin!
Yeah.
Can we get Cody a purple robe?
Well, you just got to read on, Sam. So, again, it's not going to be 100% of the build. We're going to have Cody Punk and have that cool, that's writes itself in a lot of ways, but that's a subtext to the story as well. So, we've got Punk and Rock will have a nice promo on SmackDown as well, because that will just be box office. But yes, we're going to have Roman versus Seth, and Punk versus Cody. That's the night 1 and 2 main events respectively. Okay. And the stipulation for Roman versus Seth in their big blood feud is that the loser of Roman versus Seth can never challenge for a world championship again, ever. Because they want to basically destroy each other. They want to stop each of them being in the main event spotlight. Roman wants to take down Seth. Seth wants to take down Roman.
Now, we know how famously that worked with Cody Rhodes in AEW. So
this will work.
What you're saying is Roman Reigns is going to lose and he's going to go to AEW because he can't go for the world title anymore.
Stop reading my script, man! No, it will work. Trust me. So, it will work.
I booked it.
Yeah, I booked it now. I've got to read the what it will work. So, The Rock, who has had no interaction with Roman so far, WrestleMania Night 1 is going to cost Roman against Seth. Seth's going to kind of turn. He'll not align him with The Rock, but he's happy to take The Rock's help to beat Roman. So Roman now will never ever be able to become world champion again.
Okay. Roman's out.
Cody versus Punk is the night main event. They had a great match, and then as they're kind of both down, The Rock comes out. Okay, and everyone's getting sick of The Rock coming out and ruining these main events. He yells at the ref to not call for a DQ, so the ref doesn't have to take a bump, we don't have to do stuff like that. The ref can't do anything because he's an employer. And then he rock bottoms Punk. The Rock offers a prone Punk for Cody to pin. Cody makes his decision. He hits The Rock with a crossroads. Okay, so The Rock's out, and then Cody waits for Punk to get up, and Punk's still reeling from the rock bottom. He's still hurt. Goes for a kick. Cody ducks into a crossroads for the win, and The Rock just smiles as he walks up the ramp. So no one knows. Did Cody do that for show?
Fade to black.
Right, is that? You get the pyro and stuff, but people don't know.
So Punk gets his main event. Screw you, Punk.
Oh yeah, The Rock still manages to screw Punk. When he gets a main event, what else do you want, Phil? You've got it. You've got it all right. I've done it for you.
Black Hawks to win the cup again.
Kind of everything. But that's so we still left it a bit ambiguous. Has Cody accepted? Was that all for show? Did Cody really accept his help? Chapter 2, The Glasgow Menace.
I wonder who you're talking about.
Yeah, Shrek. No,
Piper Niven.
Yes. So.
Oh, Shrek would be great.
Oh, it would be. Yeah.
Actually, Cody's quite good on toast. Where was that accent?
I don't know, Sam. So, obviously, he's going to start feuding with Drew. But first, Orton returns. And Orton, being Cody's mentor and friend, he actually urges Cody to take the Rock's offer, citing that that's how Randy stayed at the top and he became a 14-time world champion. Randy turned his back on the fans plenty of times, and look at him now. No one cares. They all forgive him, and then all forgive.
Love that.
They'll all forgive Cody. They will forget.
That's a Randy promo. Well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he asked Cody, will your 3-year-old daughter forgive you for never having any time with her whilst you're on the road?
Oh.
Cody still... I know, but...
It's good. Yeah. It's good.
But Cody still refuses on the face of it. So Cody still gets into a feud with Drew, and Drew now is this obsessed conspiracy theorist. You know how Drew would stir the pot. Yeah. And he believes Cody has made the deal with the devil, and he's hiding it. Drew's goal is not only to win the title, but to get Cody to admit that he's a sellout. That's
but beforehand, Drew has to lose more matches by roll.
Well, of course, yes, of course. He lost to Cena at 4 seconds at Mania. Of course, you've got to job him out, of course. No, I'd have had him beat Cena, but that's by the by. So, whilst this feud's going on, it will last a few pay-per-views. I don't need to get into the details of that. The Rock sends a video message to Cody on Raw during this time, and he asks Cody to reveal what The Rock gave to him on the Raw after Mania 40. I'm concluding this plot.
I was going to say, I think we just forgotten all that.
I'm not forgetting it.
I mean, it was a watch. But...
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm changing it. So, he says that what he gave Cody after Mania 40 is The Rock's vision for Cody. The next week, because Cody knows what it is, but he's been hiding it, he brings
in my head, when you say that vision, it's like a sheet of paper they used to do at school. It's like, do you fancy me? Yes or no?
Sam,
box.
It's not that far off. It's not what I've done. Is not that far off. So, it's a photo. And it's a Photoshop photo of Cody in a suit holding the WWE Championship with the Ulafala around his neck. Because that's what The Rock wants for Cody. He wants to make Cody...
Can I just say, you don't need the Ulafala ladder match for that still to happen, to be honest.
No, I know. But
you really don't.
I know, but flavouring.
No, screw the flavouring.
No.
Keep it modern.
Stop making it bland.
I'll give you salt.
At least it's on the table for you if you want to use later. You don't have to have it served.
I'm trying to make it so that it still works.
No, I get it.
You don't need the Ulafala thing because you can still have the Ulafala thing. Because that would also make Roman go, what the hell?
No, it still is going to,
That's my point, so you don't actually need it.
But to be fair, Rock's also rock bottom Roman at this point, so he's kind of a real down there.
All you need to actually do is have Roman lose the Ulafala, or someone take the Ulafala, or him lost the Ulafala.
No, it can be done. I like the ladder thing. Mm-hmm. I like the conspiracy thing.
Okay, how about this? You do the ladder match for the Ulafala, and then it happens afterwards. There you go.
Yeah, sure.
I've modernised it.
But yeah, sure, whatever, cool. But that's...
And it's Jacob Fatu. Because that's what we would rather watch. There you go. I've updated Sam. Yeah. I've got rid of his I've rebooked the past. And I've modernised it. And at Extreme Rules, because they brought it back, in a ladder match, Jacob Fatu is going for the Ulafala.
Right. Well, to be fair, I'm about to mention Solo, so you could just copy and paste... Put Jacob Fatu in place of Solo. Here.
Lovely.
I've done Solo because I want to give Solo some stuff. So during the Drew feud that's still going on, Cody's winning these matches, obviously, because Drew can't win.
Of course, yes.
But Solo gifts the Ulafala to Cody. Cody rejects it, but Solo leaves it with Cody. And out of respect, Cody still looks after it. Doesn't drop it. He still carries it around in a suitcase. Who's like an orphan? Who's a Trevor?
Pass me the milk. Get you big and strong.
Damn it, Sam. Trivialising my amazing booking here.
That's what I'm here for.
So
you're requesting this time on Kathy
Kelly. I should have requested it on my own. So Cody refuses to wear it, is what I was trying to say. Roman demands that Cody give it to him, but Cody refuses out of respect for Roman's family because Solo, rightly or wrongly, won the right to it in their match, so it does make sense.
So Jacob won the right to it.
Sure. It belongs to Solo/Jacob, Cody says.
Belongs to Jacob.
Drew stirs the pot as it creates doubts to whether Cody is secretly actually a heel because he's refusing to give it to Roman.
Haggis.
Yes, exactly. And Drew's kind of doing tweets like, Cody secretly wears it in the mirror every morning, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Drew would just be so entertaining with it. You know what I mean?
That.
It'd be great.
Like sometimes you need a Photoshop promo, and I think some of them work really well. Like Chris Jericho, like I see Chris Benoit on a boat.
Yeah.
Chris Benoit on a goat.
Drew would just carry this. He'd do such a good job here, Drew. On the side of this, Roman now finds himself in a feud with Braun Breaker after he actually took out Roman the night after Mania. That's what's going on. But Cody wins the feud against Drew. Now,
of course he does. Drew can't win.
Of course not.
Even in your booking, fucking screw Drew.
Yeah, he's got a big feud. Drew's doing
He had a big feud with Punk and everyone's so unhappy.
I had Drew beat Cena at Mania, okay? Which is pretty big, so you can shut up, okay?
Austin Theory beats Cena, it doesn't matter.
Just look, I'm trying to. And this is a Cody Rhodes storyline, there's not a Drew storyline.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I know, I can't book Drew. I would love to book Drew. This is not my job here. Trust me, I've got time to do so many other bookings. I'm like, no, Sam, this is Cody versus
You've
The
been
Rock.
given a remit by Triple H. I want to reckon Cody.
I was nearly booking IC feuds here. So this is Cody versus The Rock.
Get on with it. Come on.
I'm trying to. Right, so we get to Money in the Bank. The Money in the Bank match is happening. We can have people like, Seth and your, not Braun Breaker necessarily, but your Jacob Batu and your Punk in there. Big people in the Money in the Bank match. And everyone's down, and suddenly there's a blackout. And when the lights come up, the briefcase is gone.
Brock Lesnar again.
No, it's not Brock. The match has to come to an end. They ring the bell. It's been stolen. So The Rock announces online, it's a WWE official announcement.
This is really Vince Russo Attitude Era 1999.
Work with me, Sam. Hey, you're complaining that we don't do different things in the briefcase, Sam.
I agree. No,
so just please,
I'm with you.
Hear me out.
No. I'm with you. I'm just mocking you.
I'm just see where I'm going.
See it this way. I am one of those kids you're taken to Disneyland, but I'm in the back seat going, "Are we there?
Are we there yet?" No, we've not got chapter 3 yet. So the match has come to an end. It's been stolen. The Rock announces via social media that he and the company know who won the Money in the Bank ladder match, but the identity of this person shall remain a secret until they choose to reveal themselves, and this is by order of the final boss. So someone is Mr. Money in the Bank, and it's The Rock essentially giving it to them.
Can I have a guess?
You don't know who it is.
Can I have a guess who it is, or is it going to be you're going to reveal it?
You can have a guess. I won't tell you.
I'm going to predict that Randy Orton is your Money in the Bank winner.
Excellent idea. Okay, well, that's funny because chapter 3, Sam, Bit by the Viper.
Oh, lovely.
Yes. This is a short one. So basically, we're just going to do Cody's SummerSlam feud. We're not going to have everything centred completely around it because it's going to...
Well, The Rock's off filming, so...
Exactly. So basically, Orton's going to turn heel on Cody. He felt patronised and disrespected that Cody didn't take his advice, and Cody thinks he's better than him and holier than him. And obviously... the feud writes itself. I don't need to give you the whole spiel.
It just writes itself.
It does. I don't need to, but that's the reason he turned, but the rest of it's just beautiful.
Fair.
Throughout the year, The Rock occasionally gives interviews from his film sets, so you can do them, because you're always on the film set. You can do a little video.
Can do that.
Yeah, exactly. So do it and literally have them on Raw and SmackDown and say, he's just praising Cody no end, and further just keep sowing the seeds of doubt as to whether Cody is secretly evil or not, I wrote here. Just basically keep praising Cody, he's fantastic.
Has Cody dyed his hair at any point? Is it jet black at any point?
I'm going to go, no, maybe there's a little streak of, that's that one, little streak of brown.
Like a skunk?
Yeah. Maybe let's hold that. Let's hold that, let's keep that in the ideas box. So Cody faces Randy at SummerSlam and wins. Meanwhile, also in the night, Roman versus Braun, because obviously Roman's part-time. So we're going to get to SummerSlam with the Braun feud. Heyman turns on Roman and becomes Braun's manager because Roman can't become champion anymore.
Yeah.
So his cash cow's gone.
Very good.
So Heyman's turning on him for the future.
And Heyman and Braun, I actually think is the way Heyman should go.
Yeah.
From if he goes back to heel,
Yeah.
I would 100% go with Braun.
Yeah.
I really would.
So he turns on Roman, and Roman has now lost his Ulafalu, he's lost his family, he's lost his wise man, he's
Me
lost
and you have
everything.
been talking about this for a while, that Roman needs to struggle more.
Yeah.
Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
If you want them to be successful in main event, they need to lose or struggle.
Exactly.
And they don't have to necessarily lose, they just need to go through strife.
Yeah.
What has Roman gone through in the past 4
Exactly.
years? And losing the title wasn't even strife, he just came back and he was,
It's
chill about it.
And it's literally just been Solo stole his Ulafalu for a bit and got it back immediately.
Yeah, literally.
So I'm giving Roman, he's lost to Seth, his arch nemesis, everything's falling apart for Roman here.
And it's also given something Roman's to do with that being in the main event.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
So, but we'll get around to why...
The Roman stuff so far, I'm giving a absolutely enormous tick from me.
Oh, thank you.
At the Paul Heyman, I was going to say Paul Bearer then. The Paul Heyman, the Braun Breaker, you can have 3 points. There you go.
Thank you very much.
I love it.
Now, a little bonus, we don't have to do this, but a little bonus I had for Roman is he can go on a vow of silence until he avenges his downfall and gets his
Isn't that
back.
him just not turning up?
I want him to kind of be on the background, kind of like Sting, because he doesn't wrestle much now and he can't win his title, so now he's this vigilante just attacking people out of nowhere, and he's becoming a darker character.
I would love the idea of Roman.
Like a Batman.
I'd love the idea of Roman turning up once a month. Like, you don't know when he's going to turn up because he's just attacking someone backstage.
And now he is the singular hound of justice.
I love that.
You know what I mean?
I like the idea also because you could also film 2 or 3 of these in one day, and then Roman could actually generally have 2 months off.
Yeah.
Because Roman needs months off. I'm just going to interject. The man has leukemia. It's in remission. He takes oral chemotherapy.
Yeah.
He will take breaks.
Yeah.
Be happy he's here
Yes.
at all. Shut up.
But then we've got to work around it. So, you know,
And we do.
Yeah, well, I certainly
By having getting curb stomped,
Basically becoming-
getting grossly curb stomped into the floor.
That was a 2-footer. That was a red in the Premier League.
That was gross.
Oh, it was. But anyway, chapter 4.
Right.
Loyalty and respect.
Ah.
So, Cody then feuds with Cena, who spent most of the year defending his IC title. He lost to Bronson Reed. I'm just throwing stuff in there. That's what Cena's been up to.
I'd love Cena to win the IC title.
Yeah, but it's the Grand Slam. It's the one he's never won.
Yeah.
So he does that.
No, he beats Sheamus.
Yeah, no more contenders match. Beats Sheamus. So Cena feuds with Cody, and he hopes and prays that Cody is still a man of the people, and he gives Cody encouragement to stand by his belief, like Cena always did. And during this feud, Solo asks Cody for the Ulafala back, to which Cody obliges. And the next...
I've raised him like a Pokemon.
It's a really big Ulafala.
He's evolved.
It's now like a belt.
It's just a crop on the screen like, oh my god, the Ulafala is evolved.
Yes. So, to which Cody obliges. The next week on Raw, it is announced that Jacob Fatu, will be defending his Ulafala against The Rock. Now, The Rock, in this match... Solo or Jacob Fatu is going to lay down Kevin Nash style and let The Rock win. Now, you can tell that Jacob is conflicted and doesn't want to do this, but is forced to for his job and for the family, and The Rock just goes and pins him. So you don't have to make Rock work an actual match. Later that evening, when The Rock finally does show up on Raw, later that evening, The Rock is leaving and Cody attacks him. Mm-hmm. He beats the absolute hell out of The Rock backstage, making him bleed in a reversal of the famous Reign segment of Rock and Cody before Mania 40.
Good.
Cody snaps as a character, absolutely destroys The Rock. Rock has caused Cody to lose friends in Punk and Randy, and he has tarnished Cody's name by having everyone question his integrity as a character, and he destroys The Rock, making it 100% clear they are not working together. Cody's clearly made his choice.
Because, by the way, if you're asking for Cody to turn heel, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, A, he's the biggest business. He's not turning heel. His character worked great as a babyface. He'll be an amazing heel, but you can't do it when the business is the way it is right now. Someone has to be the king babyface in this modern era, and that's Cody. Well done for not turning him heel.
Oh, not at all.
I generally was worried.
No, but we have to have the doubt that, and this makes
doubt,
Cody much more of a heel.
Excellent.
Because he had the conflict.
It's the actual turn, because also people will cheer him even more now.
Exactly. That was perfect. And you've actually, this is now a really good reign, hopefully, for Cody. So, now going into the match with Cena, this is around...
God, he's had the title now nearly 2 years at this
point. I know,
but
I'm making it... Well, because Rock wanted him to surpass.
Yes. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. So, now there is some doubts. Maybe Cena's going to turn heel to win in 17th. That's going to be the twist. But we go into the Cena match. It's around October, we're going to say. Or maybe September. Cody in this feud, because Rock's gone now, he beats Cena twice, both fair contests, both clean. And after the second match, hopefully they're both good matches, Cody, let's see how Cena is. Cody is knackered and he's celebrating with the title, and CM Punk's music hits.
Mm.
He comes out holding the Money in the Bank briefcase. It was Punk all along, Sam. Punk cashes in.
It was Punk all along. Better than Agatha.
Yeah, that's true. Punk cashes in on Cody to become the WWE champion. He called in Heyman's favour, and Heyman and The Rock arranged for Punk to be given the briefcase in case Cody didn't sell out. So Punk has turned heel, has become a Paul Heyman guy again, and he is the WWE champion. Chapter 5 of 6, by the way, we're getting there.
Oh, good.
Yeah. The Winter of Punk.
It's like the summer of Punk.
But the winter.
But it's no winter.
See what I did there?
Oh my god, you're
I
still
know.
clever.
I really am. So, Cody faces Punk for the title at Survivor Series, but Punk and Heyman cheat to win, so Punk retains. Now, the December pay-per-view is going to be a John Cena special pay-per-view, as you pitched earlier this year.
I believe that John Cena's final pay-per-view will be the John Cena pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's going to be in his hometown of Boston.
Hustle, loyalty, and damage.
Damage control. So on Raw, Cody and John have a number one contenders match to see who gets to challenge Punk. Cena wins in a classic. And at Cena's pay-per-view, it's Punk versus Cena one more time. And this time, it's Cena who is trying to leave as champion.
Oh,
We've reversed...
Do you know what? I love that.
We've reversed the role.
That's really good. You get some tips from me
Thank
here.
you.
I thought this was going to be nonsense.
I told you I had a good idea.
Well, no, it was nonsense because you started rebooking things that had already happened, like a clown. But I changed it for Jacob Fatu. We're all good now.
Exactly. It all works. It all works in the end. So, Punk is trying to cost Cena his 17th title the same way Cena cost Punk his main event back in the day. So, During the match, obviously, hopefully it's a belter, because this in my universe will be the first time they have a match.
I would do the same thing.
Yeah, first time.
If you're ever going to do Cena Punk, I would have it at SummerSlam for a title. I'd have it on Cena's last match.
The biggest possible occasion.
I think that's Cena's biggest rivalry. Not his best matches, that's with AJ Styles, but which I would run back as well. But if I'm doing Cena Punk, I want it to be a big deal. I want it to be the main event.
Yeah, I would.
Provided Cena can do it.
Yeah, hopefully. So, and again, it's in Cena's hometown, Boston, as opposed to Punk's hometown, Chicago, for Money in the Bank. We're getting all the narrative strands in there. So Punk tries to screw Cena with the help of Braun, because they're kind of a group now. Braun and Punk are the Heyman guys. But Cody and a returning Roman Reigns even the odds, leaving Cena and Punk alone, and Cena wins his 17th title in his pay-per-view in his last match. So,
which is going to happen. He will win 17 this year. Not at WrestleMania. It won't be at WrestleMania.
No. Chapter 6, the final boss. So this is the final chapter. Cena retires the next night and he vacates the title. So it's decided that the winner of the Royal Rumble is going to be crowned as the new WWE champion.
These sound very...
I have had a little... There's like two things that I've used.
These sound very familiar.
Yeah,
I think somebody said that.
I know the audience that I played to. But it worked. So the winner of the Rumble will be crowned the new WWE champion. Cody enters at number 1. I wonder why he's been put there. Roman isn't allowed to enter.
Because he can't go for the World Championship.
So he interferes and eliminates Punk, avenging what Punk's done to him. And Cody is in the final 3. He is in the ring with Jey Uso. Give him Jey some. Yeah. I had Jey Uso win, by the way, the world title, just in my universe. He did okay.
Who's taken the world title of Jey Uso?
Kevin Owens.
So I would do exactly that.
Yeah.
Genuine, that's what I would do. What heel have you got?
Exactly. The only other one was Drew, but Drew was busy.
Drew's on SmackDown.
Well, I'm in charge. I can move people. But it's my toys. I will do what I want with my sandbox, Sam.
This is what happens when Tony can't box.
Too much power. So yes, Roman eliminates Punk. Rhodey. My words today are not effective. Cody is in the final 3. He's in the ring with Jey Uso, but number 30 hasn't entered yet. Mm-hmm. Number 30 takes...
You are stealing another gimmick from me here.
We both thought of this, Sam.
You are stealing my gimmicks.
Let the audience find out. So, right. Number 30 takes an unusually long time to come as Cody and Jey are wrestling each other for a while and they both eliminate each other before number 30 enters.
This was my booking for the Royal Rumble of 2012.
Well, I know. I'm using all the good booking ideas, all right? So, the bell rings. The Rumble is over. But we don't know who has won. The 10 countdown starts. The buzzer goes off. If you smell... Obviously, The Rock comes out. And again, Sam, what I'm doing here is I'm getting The Rock to do things, but he doesn't have to actually wrestle matches.
Good, clever.
So he still wins the title without having to wrestle. Which
would be a great gimmick. People would boo it, but he'd be remembered for the rest of life.
Oh, of course. And he's the authoritative. He's the final boss. Yeah. It's what he does. So he is now the WWE champion without even lifting a finger. And then it's pretty simple from there. I mean, it's not rocket science. Cody wins the championship to advance to Mania. And at Mania 42, it's Roman versus Punk. And I would have heel Punk here doing, you know what I did with the Undertaker? Yeah. Do that with your father. Yeah. And just get all that heat. Go to, see Roman's family, the Island of Relevancy, and The
Island of Relevancy isn't actually his home.
But I'm saying for kayfabe reasons it is.
For kayfabe reasons it is. The idea of Punk in a car and a sign 10 miles to the Island of Relevancy.
I make
a picture of Paul Heyman with a Chianti. Like, come this way.
Exactly. But Punk at this stage turns on The Rock. He's still here, but Rock has told he's used to him now, and Punk isn't champion and Rock is, so he's kind of frictious with The Rock. And Heyman doesn't like the fact that he's disrespecting the other fella still, so there's still a lot of friction there. Mm-hmm. But Roman versus Punk...
Essentially what you're saying is, bloodline cannot end.
Well, no, but I think that's what they're saying anyway. But I'm not saying Heyman's going to get back with Roman, that's not at all. But Roman's going to beat Punk, and finally, if he has had this vow of silence, he can speak again. And then we're going to have Cody versus The Rock in the main event, and obviously Cody wins, and then you just book from there. I can't book past that. That's the feud done.
So you booked from tomorrow.
Yeah.
If we eliminate the fact that you've rhetorically changed some of the things from before, but I fixed that, so it's all good for you. This is what I'm here for. This is what your Vince Russo sounding board. Yeah. You Vince Russo and I go, shh.
The ladder, Sam.
No.
The ladder.
No. We'll do that.
I've had 3 screwy ladder match finishes.
We do that ladder match. later.
Okay.
So you don't do the solo one, you do it with Roman and Jacob. That's what you do, and that fixes your problem there. And then Seth doesn't need, and Roman don't need to take him out of the chamber. Roman doesn't need to be in the chamber.
No, but I liked it.
But it doesn't need to be there. You literally booked thing that didn't need to be retroactively
But
changed.
I liked it.
Do you know what, Sam? I like it.
Thank you.
Do you know what? Generally, I'm happy for all of that. Apart from the rhetoric. But I'm genuinely happy because I think it puts over Braun, it puts over Jacob Fatu, not Solo, screw him. Gives Punk in main event, gives Cena his title at 17, we get Cena Punk, it gets The Rock's doing my final Royal Rumble win from number 30 when no one's in the ring. I can't believe after 30 years we haven't even considered doing that. I'm actually going to give that a big tick.
Oh, thank you, Sam.
Genuinely blown away because your ideas are crap.
Oh, usually. Well, there's a reason. Like, you have all ideas all the time, but I never asked to pitch them in a video. This is the first time because I've actually got a good one.
He sent me a message, we're filming, and he was like, can I fantasy book? Do you need me to send it to you? I'm like, no, I'm going to need to be in the room.
Yeah.
But what do you think of Sam's booking from now until WrestleMania 42? What do you think? Are you on board? Do you like it? Do you hate the fact that Solo Sikoa is having the Ulafada from the Raw on Netflix from 3 months ago? But what do you think? Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll do more fantasy booking. This is our first ever fantasy booking series. We'll do a lot more of these as the time goes on. Thanks very much for joining us. And we will see you. Hopefully go and enjoy the Elimination Chamber tomorrow, unless you're watching this retroactively. If you're watching this at WrestleMania 42,
Did it go?
Did it go? How did we work out? He still won't book Drew.
No.
See you next time.